Hey, what's up guys? Just finishing a day in the workshop here. I've got lots done, but I just had a package come in from OLIGHT. Now I'm going to give you guys full disclosure. Today's October 30th. You're watching this on the 31st. Today's the 30th. This just arrived. For OLIGHT's launch, their marketing, the video has to be released tomorrow on the 31st. Now, OLIGHT has never specified once that I need to give a positive review or to not post something if it's a negative review. They also are... So usually when I get a light from them, I wear it for a week or more. I EDC it. I use it on the bike. I use it out here in the shop. Any chance I get, I use it. See how it holds up. You get to get an idea of those use features, how they work in EDC. Are they convenient for you? Are they a hassle? Because sometimes you don't get to figure that out right away just by playing with it in your hand. You need to be holding a package in one arm and looking for something in the truck. Now you've got to get that light out. Now how is it to get it out of your pocket with one hand, find the button in the dark? Those are the types of things I usually like to know. We're not going to get to find that out with this light, but we will have a good look at it to the best of my knowledge. So I gave you guys a good disclosure, so don't bust my chops there. What we have here is the OLIGHT M2R Warrior Pro. Now the M2R was already released, or the M2R Warrior. This is the Pro model, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous light. It's definitely getting into the premium line at a price, I believe right now, it's like up in the $100, $150 Canadian range. So you're into a premium market. So what do you get for that kind of money? The sheath on this, I will say, is better than any light sheath I've ever seen. It's a beautifully designed, definitely in that tactical realm. So what you have here, first off, you have a much better nylon than you usually get, a much finer grain. So I would say maybe like a 1000 denier nylon or something like that versus a more coarse open pored nylon. You have, first off, you have a stitched belt loop here, but you also have another belt loop that you can snap through. So you have double belt loops. Use how you will. I could think of a couple different ways that would work. For one, you could double loop it to give you extra security, so it doesn't, so you don't have to worry the same about it coming off. You also have a plastic clip here. Most of these sheaths have the plastic clips to hang off gear. Now this one also has a couple eyelets in there, a couple steel eyelets, so you could use this for lacing onto some other gear, backpack or something like that. This is fully enclosed, and unlike most of the others with just a Velcro strap, this has an encased clip here, which is very nice. It's also got a strap over that button just so I guess it doesn't get caught up. But that is a beautiful system. Inside is this like nice lovely felt, so not just a scratchy nylon. I'm covering so much on the sheath just because it is a big part of this package. It's worth taking a look at. So we have our normal OLIGHT branding right here. On the other side we have the M2R Warrior Pro badging, which is very nice. I don't think it's overdone. It's a little bit too much going on for my style taste. It's not outrageous. I've seen some lights that are really outrageous in their tactical look. It's not outrageous, but it is a bit overdone in my opinion. Too much in here. I don't like too much going on here. Right around the bezel here, you notice you have these spikes, which I could see to be definitely useful in a tactical situation to have those protrusions there. That would be very harsh to get hit with. I would not want to get hit with that compared to just a smooth end, because these things, I would guess that's like an aluminum, and it's fairly sharp, so that would be brutal. But like I said, I don't mind that there, so I could see that being useful. All this going on in here, it's too much for me. Not fond of it. A beautiful thing OLIGHT has on this light that I know some of you are going to love, because some of you have addressed the lack of this issue being a problem. So you have this side button here. You can see you have an indicator light letting you know your power level. But you have the normal features. So if you hold the button, it'll cycle through its power levels. Okay, right there. Low. You just kind of click and hold. So that's nice. And you can also get to strobe there. You know all the features. You can read about them. If you've had any Olights, you're already used to it. What this light also has is a tail cap. Now, or a tail button, sorry. Now, a lot of you have expressed your displeasure in the comment section about only having a side button, or about having a side button at all, because you say it's really hard to find that in the night. And I have agreed that just in feeling around, it sometimes takes me spinning the light around 2-3 times before I land on that button. With a tail button, and I get it, I get why you guys like the tail button. Of course, you always know where it is. This tail button is always full power on. And that is some heat from there. This light is max lumens 1800, which is pretty wild. That's a pretty powerful light. It's just a beautiful piece. That tail cap, or that tail button, is guarded. You can see these little prongs around there. I think that's a nice feature. When I was looking at this a little bit earlier, I was thinking that's nice because at least you can lay it down and not worry about clicking that button on it. And you can clearly see that you can do that. If you drop that on its tail cap, it's not going to light up, that type of thing. So it's nice that that's guarded. But that tail button, that full-on tail button, and I think it's nice that they made it not a multi-function button, not with a whole bunch of features or anything like that, just full power on, full power off. I can tell you that's the button that I'll be using, because I always use my lights full power anyways. With all my other ones, I double click on with them all. That's just, I don't know, I've got the power there, why not use it? But yeah, wouldn't you say that's a good looking light? I'd say it's good. It is quite heavy, but that's expected for a light this size with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Now, like I said, I couldn't pocket carry this thing for a week to see how it holds up to EDC use. I didn't have the fortune of doing that. What I can do is go out now, give it a little bit of rough housing, see how it holds up. It should be just like all the others. I almost feel bad just doing these tests with them, because we all know these lights now, these Olights, they're waterproof, they're drop tested from a certain distance, they're well-made lights. Everything is O-ring sealed, everything is shatterproof. So I feel bad beating it up, but you guys want to see it. Olight likes to see it. So let's go give it a bit of rough housing. Who knows, maybe one of these days we'll catch a quality control lapse, and one will be a little bit weaker, we'll get a glass break or something like that. Then we'll have to check out Olight's warranty policy. Drop test into the water. Hate doing those drop tests on the bedrock. It's so harsh. I expect it to break every time. Another one. I love seeing that when lights are powerful enough that you can actually see the beam. But of course, no quality spared with this light. Just a beautiful light. I like it. Is it worth the amount of money they're asking for it? I'll leave that for you guys to decide. I'm not sure for me. Let's get that light down a little bit. I'm not sure for me if it would be worth it to spend that kind of money when there are lots of other great options out there for less money. So hard to film when it's dark like this. So I'm not sure I would be spending like $100 plus, $150 on this light. That doesn't mean it's not worth it though. It just comes down to my preference. It's a phenomenal light, obviously. If I was in maybe the law enforcement field or something like that, to have that premium sheath to go with it, which is a really nice sheath, and to have a light like this, yeah, that might be just what I'd want. But for me right now, my current situation, maybe not. Hope you liked this video. It was certainly fun. For you guys that don't like this type of video, look at that hitting the trees back there. That's probably where I'm shining at those trees there right now is easily 80 to 90 yards. Thank you guys for watching. hit that like button, guys. Please, I would appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you think this light is worth the money, or if you think there's maybe a better option, or actually, what I would find most interesting, what would you change about it? What's not doing it for you? That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description if you're interested in this thing. You'll get a deal there. We'll see you in the next video.